Welcome to this post-running session, friends. For this practice, we will need a wall that we're gonna work on. We're gonna do some movement on the wall. Besides that, you won't need anything else than your mat, or maybe even without a mat, a carpet or somewhere soft, a grass or whatever. We will start with Malasana. Come anywhere as you can sit down low to Malasana, going very nice and reaching forward with your hands. So my hands are forward and I'm trying to push my hip all the way. If your heels are not touching, you can stay here placing something underneath your heels or underneath your knees, reaching forward with your hands, and then from here moving and shifting your weight to your hands, straightening your knees, coming to the tip of your toes and gently lowering the hip down again. One more time. Shift your weight to your hands, straighten your knees, come to the ball of your feet, reaching up as much as you can, and then sitting down again one more time. Now from here we lift the heels up, coming to the toes, and we gently lower the knees down to the floor and lifting up. Here we are with quads, lowering the hip down and lifting the bend, leaning back and lifting the knees up, and maybe you can place your hands down, coming to this narrow squat, narrow Malasana position. You can use your hands or not use your hands. Come to the tip of toes, placing the knees down and then lifting the hip up, untuck the toe and sit on top of the heels. Here we are giving some nice tension to the shins. You can also little bit lean back, allowing your knees to gently lift up from the floor. Couple of centimeters is enough. This is very good for the ankles and for the shins, because knee get injured because we are getting too much tension on the quads and too much tension on the shins, and when all those muscles are contracted, it's pulling the tendons, it's pulling the cross ligaments in the knee, so creating damage, creating injuries. So it's very important that you give some space to the shins in front of your feet, and also nice movement to the ankles, because we're always moving the ankle in certain distance. So this is creating, opening that distance and allowing us to have a bigger range. Moving forward and then placing your hands down, tugging your toes and coming to your Malasana position again. And from here we're going to keep the hands down. You don't have to straighten your knees all the way, as much as you can. Head stays down. So we inhale, with exhalation we lift the hip up, but we turn the head down. And here I push the ground with my foot as much as I can and pulling my belly in. Inhaling, lowering the hip down, exhaling, pushing the hip up, pulling the belly in. Inhale, lower the hip, exhale, push the hip. Inhale, lower the hip, exhale, push the hip. Inhale, lower the hip, exhale, push the hip. Last 7. Here we are using the full range of the hamstrings, the back chain of the leg, and we're giving them some preparation for smoothing more into it. But for now, we are going in and out, creating a full range for 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. And now stay down, hanging down. You can slightly bend the knees again. You
and holding from the cross elbows and hanging down here for 5 breaths. You can shake, you can hang here, maybe left to right or back and forward, but I want you to focus on something. If the weight is too much on your heels, I want you to get the weight towards your toes and distributing all the weight evenly to the soles of my feet. 4, 3, and each and every breath, each and every especially exhalation, I'm creating much more of a lengthening down for 1 more. And then gently bending my knees, rolling my spine, building my spine vertebra by vertebra. Keep holding the cross hands, opening the chest, finding the extension with the spine, inhaling. With exhalation, unbind the hands, roll them to the side of your body. So here we have our wall. We place the one foot to the wall, finding this L position, and I'm always pushing the wall with my foot. I'm not allowing any drop down, and I'm here trying to reach the wall as much as I can. If you don't reach, it's okay, stay here, keep pushing the floor with the wall with your foot and lean forward towards your leg. You can hold the leg, but the idea is to keep the core active and continuously pushing the wall with the feet. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently bend the right knee. Let's say it was your right knee. If it's your left, bend the knee. And here I am like in lizard again. I'm pushing myself towards the wall, kind of a lizard, but now I'm reaching back, creating more distance in my left inner groins and pushing still forward with the right hand, and left foot is active. 4, 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Now here, straightening the right knee and then lowering towards the feet. Bending the knee, pushing to the wall, straightening, bending towards the knee. For 3 more. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. Last time, move back, coming back to your floor, wide leg, opening the feet and lowering the hands down and finding a straight line as much as you can with your back. And from here I'm gently moving forward with my hands and creating this downward facing dog version with my wide open legs, allowing my chest to sink down in. 4, 5, and this, as much as my chest is sinking down, that much I'm externally rotating my hips and pushing it backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then moving back again with the hands backwards. And from here I'm taking 1 more breath, coming to halfway through, and with exhalation I'm dropping my head down to the floor. And here I am gonna bounce for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay down, finding a nice place here. Still I'm kind of externally rotating my hips. This sensation is where my heels are trying to go outside, and my toes are trying to come inwards. So I'm trying to create a push with my heels and pull with my toes, and then allowing my head to sink down for 5 more breaths. You can grab from the feet, you can grab from the ankles, you can grab from the toe, big toe, for 3 more. 2, 1. Gently moving out, heel toe feet inside, and bending your knees, sitting all the way down to your Malasana one more time. And now in Malasana we're going to little bit more keep rotating the hips, and then we're going to switch to a little bit more longer holds. Now here in Malasana, I'm trying to get my right knee in, tapping it to the floor, and then I'm lifting it up all the way, and then to the other side. I'm getting the left knee all the way to the floor, and then I am lifting all the way up, and then I change to the other side. Right knee down, up, left knee down, up, right knee down, up, left knee down, up, last 2, right knee down, up, left knee down, up, last ones, right knee down, up, left knee down, up. Now from here, lift all the way up. Come this time your back against the wall. Your heels are going to be 5 to 10 centimeters away from the wall. And now we're going to lower down to Malasana, and then we're going to place our back to the wall, and we're going to keep an active Malasana, pushing the knees to the sides for 10. For 9. I know this is a difficult one. Try to stay here active, and in your breath you can close your eyes, pulling the belly in, tugging the tailbone, engaging the core, elongating the spine, lifting it up. 6 more. 5 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then gently coming down and relaxing the knees to the floor. And this time we're coming to our low lunge with the left foot forward. Here, if you need blocks, have some blocks underneath your hands, because we're gonna use them. Normally in low lunge we keep the feet just below the knee. Let's couple of times stay here again like that. Find your low lunge. Inhale, lift the hands up. With exhalation, we're coming back, straightening the left knee and lowering down towards the left foot and keeping the left foot active. Moving forward, bending the knee, placing the foot down, reaching up with the hand, exhaling, lowering down to the feet. Bending the knees, inhaling, reaching up with the hand, exhaling, lowering with the feet. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, hands behind your neck, you push forward for the low lunge, inhale, with exhalation, you come down, pulling the belly in. Inhalation, you push the hip forward, open the chest. Exhalation, lower down. Last 3, push the hip forward, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push the hip forward. Exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale, push the hip forward. Exhale, lower down, and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and moving up all the way. So now I want you to move your feet a little bit more forward, coming to a wider length. And now from here, place your left hand to the left side and reach your right hand to the left side as well, as much as you can, finding this connection from right knee to the left hip. I'm recording. Reaching as much as you can, inhale with exhalation, coming back to center, and again straightening your left knee, and from here we're going to push the left knee forward as much as we can, trying to go to the full Hanuman as much as your leg allows you, and staying here for 5. If you are fully down, lift the hands up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and now 5 more breaths. Stay here, and if you are fully on, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now gently we're moving out as we came, slowly, slowly. No, and then coming back, and then here gently coming on top of, tagging the toes and coming on top of the heels, and taking a couple of deep breaths before we go to the other side. It's always very nice to activate, to wake all the nerves that we have behind below our feet. So, one more. And then gently we lift up again, placing the right foot forward, and then coming to gently lowering to the low lunge. One option, you can keep the hands down, and then you can exhale to Hardha Hanuman like this. Inhale to lunge. Another option, you swing the hands up, inhaling,
With exhalation, you lower the hands down, finding the balance. You can always use blocks. The third variation, you can keep the hands behind, exhaling, lowering down, gazing forward, inhaling, low lunge, exhaling, lowering down, gazing forward, exhaling, inhale, low lunge, exhale, Ardha Hanuman, inhale, low lunge, exhale, Ardha Hanuman, last 3, low lunge, Ardha Hanuman, low lunge, Ardha Hanuman, last one, low lunge, and Ardha Hanuman, and we stay here for 5 breaths. Keep looking forward, keep pulling the belly in, reaching towards the front with the upper body, pulling the right leg towards you, flexing the foot for more breath. 2, 1. Gently moving out, coming forward, moving the right leg a little bit more forward, placing the right hand to the right side or on top of your block, reaching the left hand up, inhale, exhalation, reaching the left hand towards the right side, 4, 5, 4, 2, 1. Gently coming back to center, going on top of your right heel and slowly pushing the right heel forward as much as you can, lowering the hip down and finding your Hanuman if you want, if it's in your practice. If not, finding your deepest place for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently rolling on top of your right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly we move back out from our Hanuman, and then we gently go up, coming to the wall again, placing our left foot to the floor and finding an L position here, keeping your core active, and then from here reaching towards the wall and keeping it here active for 5. If you didn't reach the wall, hold from the leg. You can stay upright as well. Just activate this leg. Make sure that this leg is staying here fully active. 2 more. 1 more. And then gently bend the left knee, come closer to the wall, and here try to get yourself away from your left knee, leaning back. And then moving forward again, bending the knee, don't touch it, I'm recording something. Bend the knee, straighten the foot, lower down. Bend the knee, straighten the foot, lower towards it. Bend the knee, straighten, lower. Last two, bend, straight, lower, bend, straight, lower, and then last time, bend and come all the way down to the floor. And then we sit down low and finding our straight leg forward, and this time we are doing some active Paschimottanasana. So here I'm keeping my hands in Kali Mudra, and then I'm reaching as forward as I can for 20, 19, 10. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Keep the hands active. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and we stay here is where you are, doesn't matter. Find your own place, find your, maybe you can put your blocks, maybe you can put your hands, pulling your belly in and allowing your upper body melt into your lower body. And from here, we're coming on top of the hip and then rolling on top of our back, pulling the knees to the chest. From here, we're going to shoulder stand. So first, lift the legs all the way up, finding your shoulder stand, and whenever you feel comfortable, you can slowly lower the feet behind your head, finding your halasana. You can interlace the fingers behind, make sure that you are on your shoulders and not on your neck, and your head is easy moving, it's not stuck. Your chin is quite distanced from your chest. And when you feel good, when you want to move further, you can place your knees closer to your ears, finding a deeper extension through the back of your body for 8 more breaths. Here it's very nice. The expansion is going through the sacrum to the skull to the cranium. Inhaling deep towards the back of the body, towards the lower belly, towards the spine, and exhaling deep. 4, 5 more. And gently lowering the hip all the way down, placing the hands below the feet and relaxing the hip down. And from here we gently go
to the half bridge, pushing the hip up, finding the extension with the spine, strong feet, strong shoulders, 4, 5, 3, 2, and let go. Pull the knees towards the armpits. And then gently from here, find your way to Shavasana, reaching your feet forward, your hands backwards, finding your most comfortable stillness in where you want to keep. Your breath, awareness. It was a very good challenge that we took together today in this journey of finding our Hanuman, the splits. Thank you for practicing with me again. Namaste.